Okay, so I'm going to be reviewing Samsung's Health app. It's just an app that comes pre-downloaded on the phone. I've never used it before, but it's pretty cool. You open it up, and right away you have ads at the top, which I really dislike. Um, it keeps track of your steps. It set a goal for me of 6,000 steps. I guess that's okay. Keeps track of your active time and your calories burnt for the day. I don't know how accurate it is. But when you open it up, it's got your most popular exercises here. And then it's got just about everything else that you can imagine. Cricket, planks, other workout even. Let's see here. You can keep track of your food intake. It's really cool. You just open it up and you search what you've eaten for the day. So let's see, I had some Reese's Puffs. Oh no, it doesn't have it. Reese's Puff cereal right there. I had probably 2 servings. I've never used this and it just took me just about that long, so I just had about 240 calories. Pretty easy to use. Recommended intake. I'm not sure. Oh, carbs, fats, proteins. Very nice. So it can get really detailed with just a click of a few buttons, but if you stay back, it stays pretty simple. You can input your own weight. The heart rate monitor, the stress level, that was kind of hard to keep track of, to figure out at first, but it has these little error messages here at the bottom to show you how to put your finger in the right spot. At first I thought it was this fingerprint sensor, but it's actually this infrared sensor right here. So you put it on there and it starts to count. It vibrates with every heartbeat, apparently. That's kind of interesting. It takes a minute. You can see the waveform. It'll even take your pulse ox. So there you go. I'm right at 62. And I'm kind of resting, sitting down, so I can save that. Trends. So let's see here. I took it earlier when I did my stress level. I'm not sure how it's deciding that I'm not stressed, but it's deciding that I'm not stressed. So you just click on measure, and again it shows you where to put your finger. Wants me to stay still and quiet. Been stuck at 94% for a little bit here. There we go. So apparently I'm low stress. My heart rate that time was 54 beats a minute. My pulse ox is only 93%. I don't know if that's because of my allergies or if it's reading incorrectly or what. But obviously a little bit lower than you would think. So you can really easily keep track of your glasses of water. I've probably had 4 glasses today. You can go through and measure your oxygen saturation percentage. And that's kind of the home screen. It's really, really interesting. For some reason it thinks I've taken even more steps, which I absolutely have not. Probably go use a workout feature later. I'm not entirely sure what this screen means. It's a jungle challenge, a desert global challenge. To access all features and together hit start. I don't really want to do this. Your step count's below average, so it's kind of a competition apparently. I'm not sure what the desert challenge is or anything, but I don't want to do that. That's way too much involvement with this one app. One cool feature I found was the check symptoms tab. So it starts off by asking you questions. Are you asking about your symptoms or someone else? So you just input your symptoms here and it gives you a quick diagnosis. So let's see how accurate it is. What symptoms bothering me the most? Runny nose. It's an easy one. So again, you can see blocked nose, nose injury. So we'll just do runny nose. My nose is running. I don't have anything else. Maybe a little bit of a reduced sense of smell. And maybe a little bit stuffy sometimes. So I have those 3 things. Would you like to tell you about another symptom? No, that's pretty much it. Pain in my face? No, I don't have any sinus pressure. So pretty good feature here that if you don't know what a fever is, it'll define it for you. Any other medical terms like that, just click on the links. I don't have a sore throat. I don't have anything else going on there. Any change in my voice? No. Any problems swallowing? No. Difficulty breathing? No. No problems breathing, but apparently my pulse ox is low. Never a smoker. Have I noticed any of the following? I don't have any neurological symptoms. I'm not sure what it's getting at there. Do I have a headache? No. Do I have a cough? A little bit. Coughing up a little bit of stuff. But that's mostly in the mornings. Didn't ask me about that. No, not coughing more at night. Do I have any pain in my abdomen? So last time I did this, I put the same symptoms in, and this time it's asking me different questions. No pain in my abdomen. How long has this been going on? Probably for weeks, on and off. It's just allergies. Skin or the whites of my eyes turning level. It thinks I have some liver failure going on now. No, I don't have any. Yellowishness. Have you noticed anything unusual about my stools? Nope. Does it hurt or sting when I urinate? No. Very simple symptoms that I put in, and it's it's asking me some really odd questions. Diagnosed with any lung decisions or any lung conditions? No. So this takes a little while. No, I don't have any asbestos or mesothelioma. Family history of asthma? No. History of lung cancer? No. Pain in my chest? No. One or both of my ankles swollen? No. Okay, let's see what my report is. It says if you have any concerns, talk to a medical professional. So it thinks I've either got a viral chest infection or a flu. I kind of really disagree with that. I'm pretty sure it's just some allergies, as it gets better when I take an allergy pill. I'm going to give that 2 stars because I think that's not quite lining up with the real world, so that'll be a mark off. It also has a link for online doctor visits, so for telehealth and the expansion of telehealth, which is really cool. Discover, I'm not sure. Oh, it's just some articles and ads, products, promotions, and programs. Maybe an unnecessary tab there. Let's see what this light bulb is. Insights. It'll kind of log your sleep and give you recommendations beyond that, which is pretty cool. Good ways to be healthy. It's pretty. The water feature might be a good thing for me to do at work to make sure that I'm drinking enough water, as I often forget. So let's get on to the usability index. So consistency and standards, I gave it a 0. I don't think it has any issues there. So visibility and system state, it's very visible. I don't like that it has ads on it, but you can dismiss them. So I gave it a 1 for that minor cosmetic issue. Like when you're on this screen, the thing that attracts your eye is going to be that darker bit with the ads flashing by. So you go shop now for a new Samsung device. So match between the system and world, I gave it a minor problem. I don't think its diagnosis is all that accurate. So maybe that's not matching up with the real world. And then BMI, it just takes height and weight. It does have an option for body fat, but it doesn't take that correctly. The heart rate, you can see it reads pretty accurately. It looks just like a pulse ox that you put on someone else's finger when you're at work. The heart rate monitor is fairly accurate. It gives good feedback. When you measure your heart rate, it tells you where you are compared to the national average, if your heart rate's fast or slow. Flexibility and efficiency, no issues. Good error messages. It has really good error messages. It took me a little while to figure out here when I was doing this, but then it has these error messages at the bottom when I had my finger in the wrong spot. And then it also has the waveform that you can follow along with. So there's the informative feedback. Average resting range with general activity. There you go, 61 to 76, and I'm a little bit below that, which is pretty normal for me. Let's see here. Clear closures. It gives you that loading bar when you're at 100% evaluated. Let's see. Reversible actions. You can't really go ahead and delete stuff, but I don't know why you would need to. You can actually follow the trends as well, which is pretty dang cool. So there you go. My maximum was 59 since I've tried this a few times. The average is 57. And it has good help right here. You can go manage items, settings. It pops up with the helpful error messages when you need them, when it senses that you're struggling. The symptom checker's cool, but it seems more of a gimmick than accurate. Maybe with something more than allergies, which is something super common. You think it would be better at the common diagnosis is. So yeah, overall I give it a 7. The biggest drawbacks was the ads, and then minimizing memory load. I gave it a 2 because it's very busy. There's a lot on here. I think I could use it for weeks and still not use all the features or know how to use all the features. And then match between the system and world. I think the symptom tracker needs some work. But other than that, it's pretty interesting little feature. I wasn't going to use it, but I think I'm going to use it from now on. So overall, a 7.